Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Warframe Done Efficiently. This is episode 43, and I have just got back from my trip. It is Tuesday evening. I'm going to be streaming very soon, so before the stream, I want to get on and do kind of the weekly stuff and things. I have just noticed that Nightwave is ending in 9 days and 1 hour, so we only get one more rotation, I think, after this, before Nightwave closes for good. And unfortunately, this week, again, we do not have access to the Dark Sword, which is the last one that we need from Nightwave. So if we don't get it next week, we're unfortunately going to have to wait until either the intermission or whatever the next Nightwave rotation is before we can get hold of it, which would suck. It hasn't come up in ages, like at least 4 or 5 weeks, I don't think. So yeah, don't know. The heat dagger or heat swords come up loads, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, whatever. Anything new here? No. Right. Cool. Let's go down to Earth quickly then. We'll go to Iron Wake first. And yeah, so basically, guys, this week is going to be about trying to get at least a fair amount of the Duviri stuff done. When it comes to new content releases in Warframe, you know, if you're a long-term player and perhaps you've like done everything up until that point, then your goal is to complete all of the new content. So before we continue with kind of our previous route, which was to gather up, you know, all the weapons and stuff, 2 rifle river mods, very nice. We want to clear out all of the stuff that's just been added to the game so that we can like put it to one side. It is unlikely that the developers will add, you know, anything to it in the immediate term, you know. So yeah, it's always a good idea to kind of get it out of the way ASAP. And I say get out of the way. Obviously, it's something that we're going to want to be returning to. In fact, let's take a quick look and see the new rotations for this week. Since last week we did manage to get our things that we needed. Is there a way to see? I wonder. Take down the. I mean, we have the Warframes, right? So it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. It's just whether or not we want the augment mods. And I don't think. I guess Mag is the only one really that's going to be worth doing. So let's do Mag. And what do we get here? We get Arcane Consequence this week. Interesting. Fracturing Crush and Quick Thinking. Weird. And Steel Path, we get to choose 2 more Incarnate upgrades. So last week we managed to get ourselves the Paris and the Bratton upgrades. So this week, let's see. I wonder. We need to get the Furex Wraith. I keep forgetting that. Strun, Furus. None of these are screaming out to me, to be honest. The Furex might be in the future. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm thinking perhaps Latron. Let's see here. Are there any? Headshot multiplier, increase crit chance by 30%. Okay, so this is like a crit build, I guess. That's interesting. I wonder if this might be a viable Eidolon weapon in the future then. Yeah, I think we'll go with Latron and Furax. The reason I'm choosing Furax, by the way, is simply due to Eidolon hunts. I'm not sure if there's going to be any, you know, benefits from it. But yeah, sometimes it's useful. So let's just have a look. 40% chance of bleed impact. Increase critical damage to 4 times. Increase status chance by 24%. Maybe not. It's not really going to affect it. So let's go with the Latron for sure. I think we've settled on that. Do we go on the Furus or the Strun? I'm thinking the Strun. Yeah, let's go with the Strun. We'll confirm that. So we're going to have to do that this week as well. Let's see. We can get ourselves a longbow sharp shot. Arcane Reaper on melee kill. Plus 4% or plus 4 heal rate. And plus 110 armor. Interesting. On headshot. Yeah, we know that one already. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be doing that this week. Oh, we get Former as well, or just Former Blueprint. Okay, not as exciting. But yeah, before we do that, guys, we need to get on and we need to do the the Archon Hunt. So let's see, we got ourselves a spy, a defense, and a showdown. We've got Inaros here with the bonus strength, so let's get on and do that now. So we'll throw on Wukong for that spy mission. Whoops, that's wrong. And as we saw at the end of last episode as well, the the vault bug has been fixed, finally. So we're able to use Proper through shields. Not that we're going to be doing a lot of Eidolon hunting in the short term, simply because we've obviously got all of this new content we need to get through. So we're going to probably be just leaving that to one side, I guess, whilst we go through all the Duviri stuff. But yeah, it's good to know that at least it's been fixed, so that's nice. But yeah, let's get on with this, guys, and see what we get at the end of it. Alright, spy done. 2 minutes 42, not too bad considering the annoying ciphers on these. Alright guys, so for the defense mission I've chosen Inaros here. I did go ahead and put an Orokin reactor on him just now, and I've thrown on Zarta's Whisper. So basically that means that any shot, even like just grazing enemies right now, is killing them, because obviously we have the plus however much, or 300% ability strength from the weekly rotation. So that's quite nice. But yeah, it's going to take a while, because obviously we don't have any kind of real clearing potential, as it were. We're just relying on our weapons. So yeah, it's going to take a bit. Hopefully like maximum 15 minutes, we'll see. But yeah, I think I'll just catch you guys when we're finished, and we'll move on to onto the main event. Alright, coming to the end of this one here, last round. Should be under 15 minutes, which is what we were going for, but, you know. Still a bit slow. But yeah, this Inaros buff, actually quite nice. Surprisingly. I always find this tile set very annoying, actually, for defense. Just because the enemies just get stuck on all of the staircases, like, in each corner of the map. And you have to go and just, like, hunt them down. It's really annoying. I wish, like, the pathing was fixed with a lot of these kind of AI. But it's not. And I don't know if it ever will be. And my operative might go down in a second, but that's fine. Alright. There we go. Activate Archon Hunt. I mean, it's not bad. Let's give it its fair dues there. Yeah, we'll take that. I think that's maybe more consistent than trying to get the one shot every time with the what is it? The Felox? Yeah, probably a bit better. Alright, let's try and get our Felox Deadhead back up to max. He says missing absolutely everything. Holy moly. Here are a few enemies we can kill though. That's fine. Now with the second phase, usually you're not really going to get anything done, because he's just going to go ahead and, you know, just use abilities non-stop, and it's going to be very annoying. Like so, although I'm actually okay with him using that one in particular. So close. Look at that. It's that when you get that acceleration headshot at the start, it really tanks his HP a bit, huh? There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I probably prefer the Fen more. Obviously, you don't have to worry about him having the resistance to radiation. It still kind of shreds. That was like a bit longer than usual, but that's mainly because the deacons were just miles away again, which they usually are on Earth for some reason. But yeah, for an owl fight, that was pretty good for me, not gonna lie. Let's see what we get then. Just a normal and 12k Kuva, that's absolutely fine. I'm still annoyed that my Zor is just out constantly for some reason. Okay, cool. So, for this episode, really there's a few things that we need to do. So, first of all, Duviri. We need to focus on Duviri. And like I said, we need to get the stuff out of the way. So if we just kind of hop in real quick, I'll explain what it is we need to do. So basically, there's those melee weapons kind of at the start. Where is it? There's like a little room. Is it over here? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so we've got this room with some weapons that we can buy. Now, when we buy these with Pathos clamps, we will get the blueprint and the weapon for our operator, which is kind of cool. And to get Pathos clamps, we need to kill the Orowyrm. Now, we can do that either on Steel Path or on normal. I think you get... I don't know. I haven't actually done this, like, obviously, since it released last week, and I just did it on normal. I'm not sure if there is a difference on how much you get back from normal or Steel Path, but I guess we'll find out. And I think these rotate each week. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We also need to do the weekly rotation, the circuit as well, in order to get ourselves the next couple of, what are they called? Incarnate upgrades. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing, guys. So I am going to be streaming in about 30 minutes from now. And then we will go ahead and, yeah, just be doing this the whole time, basically, for this week. It's going to be just trying to gather up as much of this as possible. And I'll be doing as much as I can on camera. However, obviously, I can't guarantee anything. Hopefully, we can get our platinum up a bit as well, because we are going to need slots for all of this stuff. So, yeah, I will catch you guys in a second. So let's go ahead and just do the Orowyrm now, I think. So our little dude here is going to give us the Orvius. And on normal mode, this is incredibly easy. It's like, yeah, you really don't need to like know how to do this. Maybe I'll do a guide in the future, but you know, for the most part, it's just hit the orb, go through the orb for some extra speed, and then just work your way up to the front, and then transfer into the worm. Once you're in the worm, we're going to go ahead and take out these two pillars using our primary fire. And then fly through the portal that spawns. So with the weapons we've got, I think the Optical Vandal especially, the Kuva Nukon might not have the range we want. But the Optical Vandal might make very short work of this, we'll see. If we actually hit. And crit, that is. Yeah, not being able to crit is an issue. Maybe we'll try and use the Kuvanuka, although I do believe that the range will be too low. We might just have to get a bit closer. So now we've got to eliminate some enemies, which with our Kuvanuka is going to be very, very easy. One more over here. Right, let's see if we can get up close and use our Kuvanuka. I don't think we'll be able to. Oh, yeah, we can. But we do have to be quite a bit closer. I think the Optical Vandal is going to be better. There we go. Lovely stuff. Once again, we'll need to go ahead and kill a few things. Is this going to be easier? Yeah. Nice. Lovely. Nice and fast. Get our treasure. 15 intrinsics and a rare decree, 10 pathos clamps. You get 15 if you are on Steel Path. And always take a look around here when you extract as well, because sometimes you do get a grouping of enemies down here, like I just did there. And they can obviously give you a few more intrinsics before you leave. Like so. And yeah, now we can head out. So we get 10 Pathos Clamps, like we said, and a smattering of other resources that we've picked up along the way. Lovely. So basically, guys, I'm going to keep doing this until our intrinsics are maxed out. Then we obviously get all the mastery rank from that. And yeah, at some point we'll switch over to Steel Path and do it on there. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I thought I would try Steel Path now. It's been a while, and I managed to get Titania, who's an interesting pick. So I'm going to run with it, but I've got some pretty good decrees on the go right now. The only one I'm kind of lacking is the speed one, like where you get extra speed per decree. So that'll be good to get at some point. But yeah, this is like the second to last mission, I think. So unless we get it on this one, or perhaps I can find some more objectives out in the wild that I can do. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do it. But to be honest, I think we have got just enough damage as it is. I am not too fussed about that. So yeah, let's clean up this survival. And then we can see about... yeah, getting the Orowyrm done on Steel Path. Alright, so let's go for it. Oh god. Oh, it's on this side, okay. Wait, is it not on this side? Oh no, here he is. Alright, so on Steel Path this is a bit different. But the kind of key concepts are the same. So as the ball flies towards us, we shoot it, we fly through, etc, etc, gain some speed. There's the ball. There's the speed boost. And yeah, basically we just want to grapple on kind of ASAP, I guess. But at the point where there's those like circular ring bits, that's the idea. One more ball should do it. Okay, let's make sure we don't die here, so we'll jump back, avoid that. And we have to align these rings into the kind of grey area you see on the left there. Happy days. Same again for this guy. That was close. But now we can get inside him as per usual. And we want to steer him into these tethers again, same as before. And then head into the portal. It does look like the timer runs down pretty close on these ones, but you should have time. Die. So I am hoping that I'm going to be able to use Dex Pixia to the max here, hopefully. Although I don't have many, I don't really have crit build on it, so yeah, could be a bit interesting, but we'll see. Oh yeah, lovely. So first bit, same as usual, but then you want to get on this horse in the middle. Although I don't know if I have to do this with Titania, because I can fly, right? Let's try. I want to see. I'm curious, so we're gonna see. Yeah, nice. Okay, so then you have to take out these worms. Nice and quick with Titania, but if you weren't Titania, just fly around on the horse and shoot them using your Sirocco. It's the same thing, or does the same thing, I should say. And now we go back to killing the discs. Like so. Good, good. Wow, Titania actually makes this incredibly easy. Oh my god, yeah, that was quick. Nice. Well, there we go. Happy days, guys. I guess nothing really matters here, does it? So, let's get out. Very nice. I don't know if that doubles, actually, if we have a resource booster. That might be interesting to find out. Not that it would really make a whole load of difference. But as you can see there, we get 15 Pathos clamps rather than 10 on Steel Path, so, you know, fairly worth it, I guess. Let's hop down now, though, because I think if I drop into Duviri again, we should be able to rank up our opportunity intrinsics again, so we can get that extra weapon choice, which will be nice. Over here. Yeah. Nice. 81, so again, not quite there. Again, one additional Warframe option, yeah, so that's the next one. We probably want to just save up for that, to be honest. That'll be good. What have we got now, then? Cora, Ivara, Grendel, Revenant Prime. Not the best. Not the best lineup in the world. Let me just check real quick if I have enough for another weapon. I don't believe that I do. However, there's always the chance. So, oh, I do. Lovely. Okay. But which one of these did I buy first? I bought this guy, didn't I? The Eden. Does it actually say? Oh, I can pick it up. Look. Nice. Yeah, alright, let's go to the left then. We're going to leave that one for last. It's worth the most, so let's grab this guy. And yeah, it is now pretty late, guys, so I am going to take a break. But we will be back at this. We got to do the weekly circuit as well, so that's going to take a while. But for now, yeah, we'll leave it there. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright guys, so it is now Friday evening, and earlier on we got these two messages here for double credit weekend again, and I'm going to be around a bit more this weekend, so maybe we can make use of that and get our credits up even higher. And Barrow is also here now, so we can go and have a look and see what he has, although unless he has anything new, there's not really much that that we're going to need from him, so yeah, we'll see what he's got, but otherwise we'll probably not be buying anything from him. Let's head over here. Alright, yeah, we got that. Jolt, we don't have Jolt. We could get Jolt. We don't need the Archwing Articular. We've got the Prisma Machete. There's some aesthetic stuff we can get, but other than that, not a lot. I was really kind of hoping for a beacon this week, like Zanuka or Grustrag 3. But I guess we're going to have to wait a bit longer for that, it seems. So yeah, nothing that we want to get here, I don't think, other than maybe Jolt, but we can just buy that now. Primed Expel Corpus? Nah. Yeah, there's nothing here that's you know, shouting out to me, so we'll leave it like that. But yeah, I didn't really have anything else lined up. I just came on to do Barrow quickly, and now I've got to pop off again. So once again, guys, I'll catch you in a second. All right, guys, it's time. I believe, yep, there we go. It is now the moment for the milestone which we had aimed for when we first started this series to be completed, which was to reach the highest rank that was possible at the time we started. Obviously, as Warframe progresses, the ranks will increase and increase and increase, so I didn't want to set myself the goal of getting to what could have been MR3. We didn't know what was happening at that point, so Legendary 2 now reached, or will be reached in a second. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and throw on... Well, maybe I should just keep the Latum on, actually. Yeah, we'll keep the Latum on. It doesn't really matter. Unairu. I think this is all fine. Guardian, yeah. Yeah, okay. So for this one, I think it's just secondary weapons or potentially primary. I can't remember. Either way, we should be able to demolish the enemies, no trouble. So, let's see. Mastery rank up. So for this, we get ourselves another legendary core, which again, we'll probably just sell. More daily standing, another loadout slot. Happy days. Here we go. Alright guys, we are coming to the end. Last one. Yay! Legendary 2 achieved. And I think what we'll do now, I'll just kind of show how long it took me and stuff to get here. We'll have a look at our stats. I'm sure I could have done it much more efficiently in the end, you know. I'm always learning as I play this game, so. There we go. Legendary 2. Silver Legendary Mastery Slate. Happy days. So let's take a look at our stats. 69 or 690 hours. Happy days. Over the course of, I think the login day that I'm on right now is about 220 to 230. So overall, we averaged about 3 hours gameplay a day, which is actually quite a lot. But to be honest, a lot of that was bunched into single days. So, you know, like I said, I'm only around for like half the week usually. And if I'm around on the weekend, I'll just throw as much time as I can into it. So not too bad. Yeah, I feel like we could have done that a lot faster. But if we take a look here, all the star chart stuff is complete. Missions completed. We have quite a high quit rate just because, you know, I know now when to quit missions when I don't need to be in them. So yeah, nearly 1,000 Hydralisk captures, 850 Hydralisk captures. Our most used primary weapon is the Kuva Ogress, secondary Nell Prime, melee weapon Docra and Warframe Volt Prime, obviously. Companion Smeeta Kavat, Sentinel Volt Clock. And yeah, that's kind of it, guys. If we take a look at the equipment here, we're still, well, 82 off total completion, but about 30 to 40 of those, probably closer to 40, I guess, or maybe 30. Let's just say, for the sake of it, we would actually be at 650 with the Kuva and the Tenet weapons fully leveled up, but we'd also be even further because I actually have quite a few weapons to rank up still. So if we take a look here at our primaries, for example, not upgrade, that's not what I want to do at all. Yeah, sort by rank. So if we go down to the bottom, you can see here Panthera, Boltor Prime, Prisma Gracata, Prisma Tetra, Super Vandal. They're not maxed out yet, so that's another 5. Secondary weapons, I think it's just the Athodai here. Oh no, Athodai and Vacor Marlock we do not have maxed out yet, so that's another 2. Oh, and Dex Furus now as well, so 3 there. And then melee weapons, we've got quite a few coming through the pipeline actually, as well as those that are in here. So yeah, Vacor Sidon, Seti Lacera, Prisma Obex, Dex Dacra, Prisma Dual Cleavers, Prisma Machete. And then we've also got all the new melee weapons that released in the update as well, which I'm making a few. So we've got the I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Sampotes? Sampote? Don't know. Sun and Moon as well. Yeah, we got lots coming through. So still a ways to go in terms of maxing out, but we have now achieved what we set out to achieve, which was to reach Legendary 2, and we have done that, guys. Now, in terms of what comes next for the series, we will be continuing. I'll be making an announcement next episode as to how that's going to work out. I know I didn't manage to get enough time to fit in the circuit this week. I will be doing that off camera, though. I think I don't want to, keep doing stuff like that on camera, and we will be trying out the new Incarna weapons. Fret not. But yeah, there will be a change in kind of how these episodes are laid out moving forward, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it, especially with the new release, the new update. I think you guys might get behind what the next kind of episodes are going to be about, and hopefully you can see why. I'll explain why I'm doing it like that. But yeah, it should be interesting, it should be fun. And yeah, finally now I think I'm going to be moving away. I want to point out as well, this whole series, this whole playthrough, we haven't spent any money, any real life money whatsoever on the game. It has just been everything that we have earned free to play. So you can, get to this point in Warframe without paying. I've got a whole series now proving that you can do that. And, I say with relative ease, it wasn't easy, and I didn't have, anywhere near as much time as I would want to do it. But overall, in terms of how much platinum we got in the door, we did make about 14,000 platinum playing this series. That's how much we managed to make in the time that I've been playing. So, and all of that's basically gone towards, slots, buying up certain things that we just didn't want to farm for because it would have taken us too long. It's all been used to good effect, I think. Very few things. I have spent only one bit of platinum on aesthetics, I believe, and that is on the color palette. So if you guys remember, quite early on, we decided to treat ourselves. We got ourselves the classic color palette, and that was it. All the rest of these we've bought when the events have popped up. And yeah, we haven't bought anything else whatsoever. We did spend a bit of platinum as well, actually, now that I think about it, on the clan and getting ourselves a clan logo. So you can see there, the clan logo actually costs 200 platinum. So that's quite an investment, but I did want some kind of community on the go while I did this. So yeah, happy to say that we did that. We built our entire clan from scratch solo. Another great achievement for us. And yeah, generally, guys, very, very happy to be in this position now. Hopefully, those of you who have been following along have enjoyed it. And like I said, we will be continuing with a slightly different format. Hopefully one you guys can get behind moving forward. And I will still be kind of, ranking stuff up on this account in the background. It's just not going to form a main part of the episodes anymore. And in terms of obviously ranking up, we will get to MR3, or Legendary 3, sorry, but it won't be something that we're kind of prioritizing in the episodes. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, guys. I'll catch you later.